Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack, episode 7 of Monarch. We left off with a fantastic episode last week, I would say. Probably one of the best of the season, if not the best. We had not one, but two Godzilla appearances in multiple time periods. So I thought that was pretty cool, Jake. I know we've said that we really like how they're playing these multi-time period sequences together, and I think that was really like the highlight moment for me of the entire show when it comes to that.
They've been pacing it surprisingly well. I think in last episode they had it was really cool seeing like you're kind of going back and forth between the timelines in like a increasingly shorter amount of time span leading up to Godzilla appearing in both at the same time, basically. Mm-hmm. And that was really great. It built up the tension so much. And you know, I'm not just sitting here waiting for Godzilla. Like both storylines and all the characters are really, really interesting, and I keep wanting to learn more. So it leaves a very good taste in my mouth when I'm like, I'm getting pulled between back and forth. It's like having to decide between your favorite parent or something, you know? But it's really something spectacular.
Yeah, I think you really hit on it, and it's really, really well done that they're making us care about not Godzilla, which is easy for you and I because that's what we want, but it's a completely different thing when like they actually make us care. That's really good writing and really good storytelling. And
yeah, that's the thing I missed from these movies was like, oh man, like, yeah, you don't need constant monsters to make it interesting. Like you can craft a
what's
really
life
like
world with monsters is what's interesting to us. And don't get me wrong, I love me some Daddy Z, but it's still great to get this balance, get this fun side story, and then even getting some Godzilla thrown in here and there. And so I think that's what's been really good through 7 episodes, for sure. So I know we mentioned this at the end of last week's episode, like we don't really know what's going on for the rest of this show. All the trailer sequences and everything we've seen, now definitely we've covered everything. So it's really like we're in the dark. Yeah. We're just enjoying the ride, really.
Yeah, and now we're at a point where, you know, I mean, we have built up Godzilla so much, and now, like, in the present timeline, he's out and about. He's just walking around Africa right now. So it's like, what's going to happen? Because, you know, he's supposed to be, like, a secret and in hiding between 2014 and King of the Monsters. So it's, we're really opening up a new kind of part of this timeline. And here's the thing that I want to mention. You brought up, you know, how maybe a theory that this kind of present timeline group might be what forms Alan Jonah, I think his name is, like the eco-terrorist group from King of the Monsters. Yeah. Which I think is an interesting theory, but something that I think we might have been briefly talking over it and didn't even hear it last time. The French lady who's a part of this now kind of like rogue anti-monarch team, she actually mentions her sister's name is Sandra, which was Bryan Cranston's wife from the start of 2014, who gets killed when the Muto burrows into the power plant. Because she mentioned she was from Janjira, but I think we were too busy reacting to that, like, oh shit, to even realize
the name drop of Janjira.
Yeah, we were too distracted by that to realize there was a second name drop.
Yeah,
that's also crazy. So we're starting to kind of connect the dots a little bit. I'm really wondering if this is going to tie into the eco-terrorist group or something, which I think would be a really great way to bridge these movies.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm really hoping that we get some more of that, but I'm excited to get into this week's episode because I know you and I have been looking forward to it all week. Oh, yeah. Are there any other thoughts you had, or are you ready to jump into this bad boy?
Let's do it.
Okay, well, before we do, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when our uploads go live. We will have the full-length access reaction to this available over on our Patreon account. Link for that's in the description below. You can also find early access to select shows, movies over there. So be sure to check that out in that link. And there's a link to join our free Discord and links to our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all down below. And let's get into this reaction.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Right back into it.
Don't
oh my
show
God,
me
we
dead
didn't even
Tim,
talk
bro.
about Tim.
Tim is dead. I'm not going to be able
No
to handle
way.
this if they... Is he back? Yes!
Yes, bro is a tank.
I had a feeling. I was like, there's no way we're just going to like off-screen kill him or something, you know?
What the?
What do you think Dad was doing out there?
I don't know.
Summoning
I mean,
Godzilla.
he's not working for Monarch anymore, so chasing Godzilla on his own. Why? For fun?
I'd do it for fun.
Do you think we'll be in those pods?
Where is she? She
Oh.
went to the bathroom like 40 minutes ago.
May lore.
What did you expect? You told her to stay the hell away from you.
I've never been kidnapped before, so how does this work?
Huh? Okay.
I thought for a minute, I was like, wait, is she hallucinating this or what?
Look, I'm sorry I told you to go to hell. May?
I mean, yeah, she has. She's actually gone.
She's being kidnapped. I'm sweating because of this tea I just drank.
Writing code is like being an artist.
There we go. Here's our May lore.
You have your studio,
finally here.
You work alone, you're the boss.
You check in with airport security, and I'm gonna see if she checked in for a flight.
This isn't your classroom, Miss Randa.
Well, I'm still the older sibling. Deal with it. No way.
Oh my god.
Where is she? What did you do with her?
Actually, I'm trying to get hydrated. Figure out a way to get the hell out of here. How are you?
Those with the guns.
No, we came after Shaw. He was here?
He ran off.
Tim don't even know.
Had some machine set up.
Yeah, they were late to the party.
Godzilla woke up,
Wait, what machine?
and we'll help you find Shaw.
Excuse us. We're gonna go talk.
Nah.
Brother, sister stuff.
God, I'm so glad Tim's alive. His phone still works?
Brother, sister stuff?
Nah, that's impressive.
You're asking him for help?
Our options feel kind of limited right now.
Well, I'm at the airport in Algeria. Still, I think.
We can't contact anyone on the team.
No, you wouldn't be able to because they're gone.
They're dead.
Sabbatha, the whole team really, they're gone.
Consider yourself suspended.
I'm suspended. Okay, great. Then I can speak freely because I think that you should hear this.
Had you not treated these kids
There's
like
gotta be people in the
criminals,
airport, like, looking
I
over,
said,
like,
then they might have led
what's he
us
doing?
to Godzilla.
Instead of running to Shaw.
That we kidnapped her.
Oh.
We didn't kidnap her, did we?
Not that I'm aware of.
And have you told them the truth about their friend, May?
Can we please?
I was hoping they were standing behind him as he was screaming.
She doesn't
Yeah.
want to be found.
Well, then she can tell us to eat shit and die.
There and there. It's the same isotopic signature as G-Date, but the transmission rate is really funky.
Oh, this is a
It's
scientist
not like sour milk funky.
from like
Oh,
Utah.
yeah.
I'm not like trying to step on your turf.
Eco-terrorist debut?
That's what I'm wondering. I just had that thought. I was like, wait, if they're gonna sabotage Monarch.
Good afternoon. Could we have your attention, please? What is this?
Bro, these people get around the planet.
My name is Colonel Leland Lafayette Shaw III.
How did they get to Alaska from Africa that fast?
I know. I thought they were in a Jeep chasing Godzilla.
Right.
So like, where did Godzilla go too? Because he was just walking the last time we saw him.
Post 87, 88. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Call Taylor and we'll get a lunch on the books.
Why did you hire me? I only had a few glasses of wine, but I'm pretty sure I told you. Your work was brilliant. There's a seat for you at the table if you want it. But that doesn't mean you don't have to earn it. Everybody doesn't get a trophy here.
I'm still so confused on what's going on.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out like where she's been hired is my question.
Dr. Barnes, where are you?
I don't know, I'm at a gas station somewhere.
Colonel, what do you want to take?
Kidding?
All of it.
All of it.
Thought so.
Kind of like this.
I know I'm very interested in this. Also interesting, we haven't touched on the 50s timeline at all so far.
Stop. That's it. Stop.
I just can't imagine me living here.
She didn't. Someone named Cora did.
True.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Gotta play this cool.
Yeah,
Follow my
Tim?
lead, okay?
All right, let's see what his cool looks like. Okay.
All right. Okay.
So how do you guys know Cora again?
From online, mostly. Then we connected in Japan.
Cora was in Japan?
We're all in an online manga group.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Damn.
Did Cora tell you she'd be here?
No, well, so the three of us.
We're going to this manga thing.
What kind of manga is Cora into?
Just your basic shoujo stuff. I mean, obviously, Naoko Takeuchi, Moto.
Oh no, he's a weeb.
very, very big into Akira Toriyama.
Toriyama.
Oh my god.
God, I knew I loved him.
She knows something, but she's not saying.
How do you know?
It's kind of what he does.
Oh, well, yeah, here she comes.
All right, get in.
She's right in front of
Not
us.
too fast. Just keep. I'm just saying, keep a
I can
safe
still
distance.
see her.
Tim should be driving.
One way.
Yeah.
How did you lose her?
I did not lose her.
That's her car.
Is she still in it?
So just hold. Stop.
Get out! Get out of the car!
Oh my god.
Who the hell are you? And don't give me that manga bullshit.
I'm sorry we lied to you.
Are you with the company?
What company?
What do you want with my sister? Applied Experimental Technologies, the company she worked for.
It is cake time. No, it's not.
Okay, now hold on. I'm trying to remember if that company turns into Apex Cybernetics in Godzilla vs. Kong.
No.
I don't know if it does, but that's oddly close.
Gotta go. Mom wondered if you were running to puke because you were pregnant. I told her you were working too hard to be getting any.
Wow.
Hey, what is it?
So why? I'm really struggling to figure out like why she sabotaged this company.
Cora, prodigal coder.
Brenda.
It is Apex. Oh my god. Interesting. Okay.
Are they the people that made the Mecha Godzilla?
Yeah, because she just
Okay.
pulled up the neuro interface that Ren Serizawa uses in that movie. Okay, this is interesting. I had a hunch when they were like AET, but I was like,
Yeah.
I don't. That's too close to Apex.
I would have totally missed that.
Is this gonna be what leads to it shorting in Godzilla vs Kong somehow? I don't think that's right, but that would be a weirdly interesting way to tie it together.
saw down there was the future being created. Millions of dollars of work.
Oh, whatever. I'm sure Walter has it in his couch cushions.
Yeah, Walter Simmons. Man, I did not expect this to tie into GVK at all.
We prefer to handle these things internally.
Oh.
We got our own CCTV coming here about 3 hours ago.
Monarch has CCTV access?
Called in a favor. See this?
Oh. That's messed up.
Man. How do you even do that? Like,
Tim.
It's a relatively new program that we've been working on since G-Day. Japan has a similar system, but...
Not to build on someone else's tired ideas, but to see the future.
But in the future,
to build a mecha Godzilla.
You wanted to help the paralyzed walk again. Imagine what we can learn from a nervous system that allows something as big as Godzilla to walk.
I'm gonna call again for Mom's birthday. Okay.
Ah, that's why she was so...
I'm Kentaro.
I feel like they wanted something from her.
Wait, hey, whoa. Hey!
What? Okay.
Did you? Are we done playing Goonies now? Excuse me.
Sort of. It turns out that
You can really tell it's the LED wall behind them and the windows.
Right. Well, that's done. You need to know where he's going and what he's doing, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're proposing a solution to this Shaw problem of mine. Okay, school teacher, thrill me. I'll make you the same deal I made him. We found Godzilla. All on our own without you or Monarch.
I loved him.
You help us get May back, and we'll help you find Shaw. Cora.
No, you can call me May.
May.
Please call me May.
May.
Okay, we're live in 3.
Oh, just like that. Okay.
2, 1.
My name is Natalia Verdugo, and that is Monarch's commitment to you.
So,
Thank you.
out of the shadows.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I think if she sticks to our agreement,
Yeah,
it'll be very fruitful.
I was gonna say. Something isn't right.
It just arrived.
What just
I
arrived?
think it's perfect. A bold statement for AET's new corporate mission.
Apex. Changing the name.
Oh.
Mr. Simmons.
Yep. That's crazy. I really didn't expect it to tie into that. But I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
Her, look.
Outer circle, mark.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Now watch this.
Whoa.
Bro, he's just being flung around.
It's like a cow in a tornado or something.
Whoa. Okay. So yeah, I think it's safe to say
He's the eco-terrorist.
the eco-terrorist, especially with them showing out with Apex.
Yeah, there's no way they're not connecting that as
Yeah.
well. If we're going all the way to GVK with this,
Mm-hmm.
that was a really interesting episode.
Yes.
It was not.
We got the May lore we've so desperately wanted.
Yeah, which led to a really interesting reveal all its own that
Mhm.
Apex is already around trying to do Mecha Godzilla stuff this early in the timeline. And we get some hints as to what Shaw is doing, setting up. I'm assuming within the next episode or two, probably some kind of Titan clash or showdown in Alaska.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is very interesting. I still left with a lot of questions. In a good way, of course, but definitely wondering what kind of deal May made. I assume she's still going to be just gathering intel or something. Still don't know where their dad is, or like what happened with Godzilla or anything after the events of last episode. He disappeared somewhere, I guess.
He just kept wandering.
I kept wondering, but it was pretty good.
I guess we need to start calling her Cora. Sure.
Could call her, yeah, I guess Cora. I mean, she wants them to keep calling her May, which is like all right, sure. I assume that's probably hinting toward, she's not quote unquote herself still. She's still got some kind of shady dealings going on if she's like, no, still call me May.
Yeah, I wonder who she's referring to as sticking to the deal. Is it Monarch or is it May,
Yeah, that's a good point, because if she's talking about the deputy director,
right,
it could be her or it could be in reference to May.
Yeah.
Because the thing I'm wondering, during the events of GVK, at least as high up on the Monarch ladder as Mark Russell gets, people seem more like, when Mechagodzilla shows up at the end, people are more like, what? So I wonder if there's some deal like, all right, we'll let May go if Monarch stays out of our affairs from now on or something.
Yeah. The Mechagodzilla thing was just ridiculously bad.
This does make me start to appreciate the stuff in that movie a little bit more. Just getting some of this background info. It's stuff I wish we had going into that movie. Because
crazy concept.
Yeah, because that movie opens up, Mechagodzilla is pretty much already built, and it's just, Apex Cybernetics has apparently been a thing for all this time. And it's like, all right, well, a way to just lay that on us. So this setting that up in an interesting way. They've been around for a while already. Like even before G-Day, they've been around.
Yeah.
Under advanced experimental or applied experimental technologies. And so only now after G-Day, they've decided to kind of change course and build a Mechagodzilla, as you do.
As one does. I mean,
yeah.
No doubt there that's a pretty normal activity, right?
Right. So it's definitely having a I get the best thing I could compare it to probably is how some of the Disney Plus Star Wars shows have tried to build
that's what I was thinking
what
of
actually
too
happens in the sequel movies and stuff, and try to soften the blow a little bit.
Right.
Where it's like, hey, let's take a step back and maybe try to explore. We're stuck with this as the canon. Let's see what would happen to bring us there.
See if we can build it up a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Even just the stuff this episode, it's like, okay, I enjoy seeing even just a little bit of what actually is going on behind the scenes at Apex that kind of leads to a Mechagodzilla being built. So that's definitely my favorite part of this episode. Is it's making me start to appreciate my currently least appreciated MonsterVerse movie right now.
I hope that I can get to the point where where I feel a little bit more appreciation for it, but I've seen.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm still I'm still not a fan of that movie, but this is at least it's making the effort, and I appreciate that more than anything right now.
I've seen it maybe once.
I think I've seen it in full once, the day that it came out, and just kind of been whatever since then.
Yeah.
Just not super interested in going back to it.
Yeah. So,
but I'm curious where they're going to take it from here. It's a
Yeah.
lot of interesting directions. I mean, only a couple of episodes left. This was 7?
7, so 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah, 3 episodes to wrap things up.
And
Maybe a second season, who knows?
I'd say a second season's almost a foregone conclusion.
Mhm.
I just think it's more so like, without considering the profit side of things,
Right.
you just need to. You absolutely need to if you ever want this universe to be considered good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is such a brilliant way to
Tie it all together.
build up the universe.
Yep.
Like, you don't need constant monster action. Like, they're using their budget wisely, it seems. I assume it's, compared to a full movie, insanely low. Insanely. So it's an interesting venue to take things, because you can't, if you focus on the monsters all the time, in the monsterverse, believe it or not, I think it'll get a little boring. So it's nice to see the human action and how this universe actually is affected, because that's what intrigues me, is what is a world where monsters like this exist like. And we've been doing a pretty good job of that so far.
Yeah. I agree. I'm really excited to see what these next 3 episodes have in store.
Yeah.
Definitely very slept on show. So
yeah, absolutely. I've been trying to get more people into it, so hopefully that'll spread it around a little bit
there,
more.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Eventfully. All right. Well, you got anything else?
That's it for me.
All right. Well, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed, the full-length reaction is available on our Patreon shortly after this goes live. So check out that link in the description below, and links to our free Discord and social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Check all those out down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.